What's up, everyone? This is KC Otaku. Couple of weeks ago, Nintendo basically, it was either a couple of weeks or a week ago, Nintendo basically made an announcement that Capcom pulled the biggest, and that's capitalized, every single letter, biggest miracle on the face of Earth. The devs at Capcom just became, and I'm sorry if you guys are religious, if some of y'all are religious, and I'm be blasphemous or anything, I apologize. But the devs at Capcom have became, well, let's just say video game Jesus. Because they made the announcement of the Marvel versus Capcom Fighters Collection. It's going to be out on the Switch. I think they said Xbox 3. I want to say Xbone. It's going to be on Xbox One maybe, or Xbox Series S, and on Steam. Now, I'm personally going to get it for the Switch because I don't have a Series X or Steam account. I don't want one. Anyway, a Steam account, that is. Anyway, so I'm up here. I'm watching people. I'm watching all I want to say results. I want to the reactions of that announcement. People were happy. People were excited. They flipping out. It was a parade. There was a parade in the streets. It was like basically gay pride parades out in the streets in the middle of downtown. I believe that should have happened though, but it didn't happen, but I believe that should have happened. There's not memes. Well, I guess you could call them memes. But there's pictures of Cyclops and Ryu about to shake hands. Like it's been a long time. They've seen each other. They shook hands. They're hugging. They're hugging each other. It's like, I don't know why, but I picture every time I see that pic before they shake hands, Cyclops got his arm back, reared back, about to grab Ryu's head. I'm thinking about how somebody from Alabama. Alabama doing a barbecue, and they're in for the championship. Somebody, and they're in Alabama. They went to Alabama, and you're like, Roll Tide, like that. Anyway, let me get to the meat of why I'm doing this video. One of those reactors was Maximilian Dude. First, this was the same guy that started the movement Free MVC2. Hashtag Free MVC2. He started that movement. And so we found out what's going to be on this in the collection. X-Men Children of the Atom. Marvel superheroes. X-Men versus Street Fighter. Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter. Marvel 1. Marvel 2. Remember what I said? Remember that those words. Marvel 2 versus Capcom 2. Just to be on the up and up. Marvel versus Capcom 2. And the Punisher. When Max saw it, he was freaking out. That he didn't believe that was true, and let alone, it's a lot of people was like, are we getting Marvel 2? Are we getting Marvel 2? And sure enough, when they saw that big ass clown balloon and that carnival and that abandoned carnival, we got Marvel 2. People were going nuts. But yeah, beside the point. Maximilian Dude was the same guy who came, like I said, same guy who came up with the free Marvel vs. Capcom 2 movement. The reason why they said it needed to be free is that nobody, I think it was Capcom? This was like 10 years. Capcom had locked Marvel vs. Capcom 2 away. And nobody was, even if people wanted it out, nobody was going to get it. Capcom said, after, what was it, MVCI? They said, you know what, we can't do this no more. We can't do another Marvel vs. Capcom game anymore because of how bad Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was. But, you really want to be technical. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3, it was bad. It was bad as well. They had to come out with an ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 so that everybody who they wanted in there was going to be in there. And there was still people that was not happy with everybody that was in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Somebody had to mod Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in there. There was like characters like Snoop Dogg. There was Ken was in there. Psylocke was in there. Cyclops was in there. Miss Marvel was covering Nova, So, and then after the announcement of the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and the fact that it had every single Marvel vs. Capcom game there was there. Sans the Punisher, that is a Capcom game. Don't get me wrong. That is a Capcom game. But every Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game in the entire series, from X-Men to Marvel 2, first words out of his mouth after he calmed down and took a breather and did it and went to the website and saw who all was in it and how and what was the games we were getting, first words out of his mouth were, "Oh no, I didn't do this. This was on you." Okay, I agree with you. You did not do this. You did not go out and parade and say, hey, you didn't go to you didn't go to Cap, you didn't fly all the way out to Japan and say, hey, Capcom Japan, we would like you to do a collection, a Marvel vs. Capcom collection. You didn't go to Japan, fly back to California, to the Disney Studios in California and say, hey, we want a Marvel vs. Capcom collection. And convince the big heads, the higher ups, say, yeah, I think that's what we should do. That's what we should do. You're right, you didn't do that. And I give you props for being humble. You did not do that. But you said other people, Michael B. Jordan, a lot of people out there, people who were in Marvel movies, people who played Marvel games when they were younger, put it in. No, you're right, Max, you didn't do that. You didn't do it. You threw the ball. You started it. Like Asmodeus in the first Watchmen movie, where everything went to hell at the end, and he started the fact he wanted the world to be safe. He wanted peace for the world by starting a nuclear war You started it. I'm shocked you didn't kill one of your video game brothers. I'm shocked you didn't kill Kenny. Kenny being Rorschach. I'm the only one that knew about it. I'm the only one that would know about it. I know the truth. Do it. Do it! And then you kill him. No, I'm surprised you didn't do that. Anyway. But yeah. You didn't start it, Max. I mean, you didn't start it. You didn't bring it in. You did not give us the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. You did not talk to Marvel or Disney or Capcom and say, hey, we want a Marvel vs. Capcom collection. No. You started the movement. And that's why I am so very proud of you. You wanted something? Yeah. Did it take 10 years or more to do it? Yes. But you wanted something, and you got it. And we got it. Thanks to you. So yes, I'm proud of you, and I speak for all Marvel video game purists and what have you out there that still loves Marvel vs. Capcom games to this day in the year of our Lord 2024. I thank you. I thank you. Domo, arigato, muchas gracias, merci beaucoup, and every other way I could say thank you. Around the world. Good one on you, Max. This is why you're one of my favorite YouTubers. And if you wish to contact me, I'm on YouTube as well. I'm putting this video on YouTube. You should be able to see it if you connect to it. But yeah, I really, really, really thank you. You just made a 51 going on 52-year-old man a very happy 51 going on 52-year-old man. This is Casey Otaku. And I'll see y'all at the cons.